the second cleric showcase was just shown, and yo, it was a nice surprise, honestly. Now, obviously, it was in place of the node stream being pushed back, so me personally, I want it to be wild or have something of equal value because I'm still riding on the node stream hype. From the abilities to the gameplay that was shown, I think this will be just enough to hold us over until we see nodes next month. Starting with the abilities, they look really good, man. Steven started out with the mend ability. This is the instant cast that heals. It's super efficient and almost seems to be used on the go. This will be able to help out in a lot of situations since it can kick mana back to the caster, and consecutive uses of the ability gain bonus healing. Deliverance was next, and this is a held charge ability that heals based on how much HP your ally has and on the cast time. For example, you'll heal for more if your party member is at 1 HP and you charge the entire move versus them being at 50 HP with half a charge. Soothing Glow is a move that has 3 charges that you can stack on one target. They won't stack in healing but will in duration. You can cast this on yourself or an ally that heals you over time. Flash Cure is an instant heal, but what's dope about this ability is that it can be used while other abilities are charging. For example, Steven cast Flash Cure several times while charging Deliverance. Resplendent Beam was probably my favorite ability out of this showcase, and you can use this as a single target heal or charge up this ability, and once it's charged, it'll reach out to heal more players. Blessed Weapon allows you to cast this on yourself or an ally, and it'll apply Radiant Light to your weapon. When you make combo attacks with your weapon, you'll deal additional radiant damage. Each hit extends the duration of the mana regeneration buff up to 15 seconds. Mana regeneration is also applied to the caster. Judgment is a charge heal but can be used on mobs as well to deal radiant damage and apply burning. Communal Restoration shoots out to heal your allies who are nearby, and this will heal them as well over time. Consecration Wave shoots out a wave in front of you that can heal allies and damage enemies. Divine Flare puts down an AoE heal which allows players to run into the circle to be healed. If several players run into the circle, the heals will be split. Barrier sacrifices 25% of your maximum health to put on a health shield on an ally for 10 seconds. Chain of Restraint does damage over time and can also stagger enemies or stun them if they're already staggered. This was one of the abilities covered in the original showcase. Defiant Light is a big heal and actually kind of broken. I can already see it. This heals the target for 50% of their max health over 10 seconds, but if they get hit with a move that would cause them to die while this is cast, it actually heals them for 25% health instead and keeps them alive. We have a move that prevents death that's insane. Healing Touch will probably be good for the clerics with a fighter augment, as this is a melee heal. Wings of Salvation is another cool move, which is a move that allows you to close the gap to another player. Sorta reminds me of Blink. Divine Infusion is a new ability. There's a new yellow bar under the mana bar. It increases on how much radiant damage and healing you've been doing over the last 10 seconds. You spend this resource, and Divine Infusion essentially kills the cast time for any move. This can be used in some really cool ways. Smite is an offensive move that deals instant damage and applies burn to the enemy. Condemn stuns your enemy for 3 seconds. And those are the abilities that we saw today in the new cleric update. From what we saw, I'm very happy with what we got. The last cleric showcase wasn't received too well, but I thought this showcase did a much better job of going into detail and giving us a proper showcase of what we can expect with this class. This truly seems like a fun class to play, and I've said this before, but I actually think I might try out Cleric. There are so many abilities that can be used in so many different ways, and I think that's huge for playstyles. Something that did stand out to me though was the mana bar actually going down. That's also another issue with a lot of MMOs in our current society, with the mana bar not necessarily doing anything. Steven said that this is something that they're still working on, but even in this state, I really enjoyed the fact that you have to be aware of what's going on with your mana. I will say as well, Steven played this class really well, and it seemed as if they were more prepared ahead of time, which I truly appreciate. It helps the game come off in a better light. I think this was a great update overall, right? I just wanted to make sure that it didn't come across as filler, but instead it actually felt like an update on a class we've already seen. This will keep us afloat until we get nodes next month, unless it gets pushed back again. Please forgive me for the audio. You might not even hear it, but it's going off right now. Like, these guys are like RKOing each other on the street. What is that? What did you think of the Cleric Showcase? Please let me know in the comment section below. If you haven't created an Ashes of Creation account yet, feel free to use my link in the description below. If you're looking for a Discord to chill in, come join ours, man. It's lit. If you want to stay up to date with me, feel free to follow me on Twitter and Twitch, where I just live streamed the live monthly update. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.